Hi, Flosstube. It's Stephanie with Kate's Crafts, and it is Friday, December 10th. Um, yeah, I'm a week since my last video, so this will be Flossmas 4 through 10. Just catch up, no big deal. I'm not going to show you everything. I'll do all my stitchy advents, but I've kind of piled the wine and other things up behind me because to go through that would take forever, and frankly, you probably all don't find it that interesting as I do, which is okay. I'm totally okay with that. I have my 50th anniversary magical ears on um, to celebrate opening the Fangirl Fibers Holidays in the Magic Kingdom Advent. And my ears, all of my ears are from Origin Ears Designs. You can find her on Instagram, and she has her own website, but that's where I get all of my ears from, and they're interchangeable, so like they're all on magnets. So very cool. You should totally check her out if you're into ears and other Disney accoutrement, as Michelle would say. It is Friday. It has been a week. It has been a week. It's been a long week. Lots of life, lots of parenting moments, lots of work stress. My dad's aunt actually passed away last night, 98 years old. And while it's very sad, she lived a great life and she was an amazing woman. And we just all love to celebrate my auntie. She was in Hawaii, so obviously couldn't be there with her. But so yeah, a lot of ups and downs this week. Also trying to deal with decorating, gifts, cooking, Christmas cards, all the things, right? You guys all know. I have two beverages this evening. The first one is some hot cocoa, and it's a nondescript because my neighborhood had was able to get in touch with the North Pole, and we had Santa come visit our clubhouse. And with Santa, a local shop came and had mini donuts and specialty hot chocolate. And I have the one called the Home Alone, which is a salted caramel hot chocolate with whipped cream and Rolos melted in it. So that's fantastic. So that's my current beverage until I switch over to um, my wine advent and try that. So I'm going to start with my two stitchy advents and then give you guys a bit of a stitchy update, and then do my wine advents and my Bone Mama jelly and honey advent. And then I have a special treat for you at the end that I wanted to share with all of you. And of course, in honor of my friend Pam in Stitching in the Land of Good Enough. If you're not watching her, you should. And you should totally check out her new shop. If you're in North Attleboro, Massachusetts, it's called Stitch New England. If not, go check out her website. She will do, you can order online, but you can also call her. And she just helped me kit up an Autumn Lane Stitchery pattern that I've wanted, and is helping me with the fabric and the floss, and is going to kit it up for me. And I know she would do that for you too. And she's having daily Flossmas specials. So be sure to go check her out at Stitch New England. Okay, so I have two stitchy advents. The first one I'm going to do is my Forbidden Fiber Company Yule Ball advent, and it's a mystery stitch along. So on the even days, we get an envelope like this, and it has a piece of the pattern, adding another color, and one of the Forbidden Fiber Co. Custom dyed floss with it. I have not opened today's yet, but to catch you up, the one you saw was Diamond on day 2. And then on day 4, we had Persephone, which is really pretty. And then on day 6, we had Saturnalia. It's a nice green and blue variegated. And then on day 8, we had Solstice, which is really pretty as well. I love that. All right. So let's see what today's floss is. As I said, I can't show you the chart because there's no cover picture. It's just the chart. Ooh, pretty color. Let's see if I can look at the chart and see kind of what we're adding here. Oh, looks like we might be adding some people, maybe? I have no idea. I have no idea. I'm not very good at this game. I'm not very good at this game at all. But I can say that the color is called Allspice Berry. And I love that. That's really pretty. If I put it next to, it's just a little bit more, I don't know how well that'll show up. Hold on, let me get the back of a pattern here. Crinkles, sorry. So this is Solstice, and this is Allspice Berry. So this one is just a little bit more like magenta-y, and this one's a little bit more purple, plum. It's really pretty, but purple is my favorite color. So. All right, so that is our pattern and our floss. Now, on the other days, we get stitchy items and little items. So on day 5, we got this really cute iridescent needle minder, really cute. And then we also got a corner starter, and it has etched into it the 2021 Yule Ball, which is really cool. It's a 3-inch. And we received a pair of kind of rainbow scissors. So very cute. I love all of that. It's fantastic. So I've gotten, this is actually, well, this is the first advent from Forbidden Fiber I've got, but it is not the first kit I've gotten from Forbidden Fiber, and I really like their kits, their boxes. I got her a Halloween box, and I got the Mandalorian kit back in the spring. So, what's that, the spring? This year, this year has flown by. I think it's because 2020 felt like a decade, right? Yeah, so, okay. Then my other Stitchy Advent is the, as I said, the Holidays in the Magic Kingdom by Fangirl Fibers. And oh my goodness, when I opened the pattern on day 4, so day 4 we had an envelope, kind of like this one. Just an envelope. This was our day 7 one. And it was a pattern. I literally screamed out loud. It's so amazing. And it has cover art, so I can show you. And it's by Abby Sue Designs, which I have wanted to stitch some of Abby Sue Designs. I've bought 1 or 2 of her designs, and I also did the Dogs and Cats of Disney Sal on Facebook, and just, I love Abby Sue Designs. So I know Fangirl Fibers made the needle minders for her, so it wasn't a surprise to see them partnering together, but this pattern is epic. I'm sorry. I know you guys all know I'm a big Disney nerd. Look at that. 50 years of magic. And so it's like a snow globe, right, with the fireworks in it, with the 50th castle, which, so for those of you who aren't as big a Disney nerd as I am, they added a 50th medallion there, and then they added these ribbons around the turrets to celebrate. That's how they decorated the castle for the 50th. For the 25th, they made it a big inflatable birthday cake. Yeah. And at the bottom of like the base of the snow globe, it says, "Here you leave today and enter the world of yesterday, tomorrow, and fantasy," which is a very famous Walt Disney quote. So I had to start on that right away. And I did not start it on the iridescent fabric that we got. It may have been intended for that, but with the picture having this blue background, honestly, with the fireworks, I thought that was perfect. So I started it on a piece of Scotsman from Be Stitch Me. And I have, this is where the quote will go. So this is kind of like the base of the snow globe. And I have the start of the banners there. I don't know if you can see the little Mickeys I haven't stitched yet. Love it. Love it. And that is solid full coverage. Now, I don't know if you guys know me, I stitch pretty much 2/1 on Aida. This is a 20 count Aida, and for whatever reason, it's very small. Like Brandy's are not always small, but this one was extremely small. So I started over here with 2, and I haven't actually frogged it out yet. This part right here, I have to frog. I just didn't like the way it was looking, and I've tried to stitch a couple things on this fabric, to be honest, and it just hasn't looked right. And I was watching Annie Joyful Stitcher, and she was talking about how she stitches with one thread over on her Aida, like I think even on her 18 count, even though I am like die hard, even on 40 count, I stitch 2/2. But whatever, with this color, it just wasn't, it was looking like a mess. So I took that out and I started doing 1/1, or well, it's Aida. And I think it looks better. It's light, but it looks cleaner. Let's put it that way. But it's not like solid puffy like I normally do. But I'm embracing change and I'm going to try it and I love it. So I love this pattern. It's so amazing. And then we did get another pattern as well on day 7. And this one is from Good Morning Maui, who also makes, I believe they do Disney and like Harry Potter-ish, I think. They do Harry Potter too. But different fandom type people and different charts. And this one is I Love Walt. And it's Walt and Mickey. And this is so cute. So, and it's pretty small. I think this would be a really cute ornament. Let's see if it gives the dimensions. Yeah, 45 by 45. So, I mean, how cute is that? That would be a very fast little ornament, small. And I love that. And I've never stitched anything from Good Morning Maui, so go check them out. Some of the other items that we received on our kind of in-between days, we got this awesome Fangirl Fibers needle minder, the snowman Mickey. So cute. I don't know why you put a scarf on Mickey, and I'm not even really that into Mickey. I love Disney, but not Mickey. And I think that snowman's adorable. We also got this little zipper pouch, like a canvas bag, and look, it's got Mickey, Joy. Love that. And yesterday, I did not take these out of the wrapper, but we got some Mickey socks. So cute. We need Mickey socks. All right. Oh, and the other thing we got was I put my forbidden fiber on this ring, but we got 3 floss drops, and they're all shaped like Mickey. So there's a white, a gray, and a black Mickey. How cute is that? Those are adorable. All right, and I did not open up December 10th, so let's see what's in there. Oh, and Mimi. So we have a matching set. How cute. Love that. All right. So that is all caught up on my Stitchy Advents. I do have a little bit of haul, and I received my Fabric of the Month from Jody from Steel City Stitchers, and I get the 40 count Verdal. And the first piece I got is this coral orange. It's not really coral. It's kind of like an orange sherbet, like an orange creamsicle color. It's really cute. Would be good for a Halloween piece, like a or the ink circles Halloween ones. That would be cute. And then this one is kind of like a dark taupe ecru kind of color, like khaki actually. The colors are not great, but like here's a brown paper bag, right? It's just a little bit more gray. It's not as warm as a brown paper bag, but it's kind of like that doctor's khaki. That's like cooler, putty color. I think that's a great neutral. That's going to be fantastic. So thank you, Jody. As always, looks awesome. All right. And then I bought a couple patterns online. Of course, I downloaded them all together because that's me. So the first one I got was Stallion's Christmas. And this is from Twin Peak Primitives. This was actually featured on Just Keep Stitching a couple weeks ago. And I forgot to show it to you guys, but my uncle, I guess my husband's uncle, my uncle-in-law, and aunt have horses, and they have a barn that looks almost exactly like that. So I had to get this to stitch for them. So my goal will be to start this and finish it for next year's Christmas. And I got from Happy Mood Point, I got it's called SS089 Sampler Quaker. And I saw this on Annie Joyfilled Stitcher's Flosstube. How awesome is that? Those like Quaker ornament. And I don't know if I'm going to do it in the blue and white. I don't know. I'm thinking like a cream background with maybe red and green with like gold etoile like in there somehow maybe. Most of my Christmas stuff is red and green and gold, even though I'm more of like a blue silver person, but for whatever reason. But I love that. So look for Annie and I to do a start along at some point. Hopefully I'll start it with her. No idea when that will be. And then I got a couple of these like little mini cross stitch minis where they're like mini works of art. So I think I got 4 of them. Yeah, 4. So I got Eiffel Tower, which, I mean, being Paris Eiffel Tower, that's definitely me. And then I got Bird of Paradise, which, I mean, again, me. I don't very, very far here. And then I thought these last 2 were just really pretty. This one is like lily pads, which reminded me of the, water lilies from Monet's Water Lilies. And this last one, I think, is a Matisse painting, if I remember correctly. And I just thought that was cute. And that would be a super easy, fun, small stitch. So that's my haul. I do have one stitching update. Last video, I showed you my Floral Bird of Paradise, which is my Heaven and Earth Designs. The original artwork is by Joe Lynch, and it's charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. And I had showed you that this is what it's going to look like. Trying to beat the glare here. There you go, a little bit. So I am, I can do this. Right, I've done up here, you guys saw this orange in this corner, right, up here. So I had told you I was doing 21,000 stitches in 2021, and I was like, well, I'm not going to meet that goal. Always track your stitches. So I started a spreadsheet, and I went and actually added up what I've done because I was behind on entering my stitches in there. I only have 2,600 stitches to go. I've stitched exactly, or no, sorry, 2,400. I have 18,600 stitches stitched this year. I have 2,400 stitches. I can do that by the end of this year. So I am going to task myself to complete that challenge and get that posted online. Because, oh boy, 21,000 stitches in 1 year. That's awesome. I just have to decide if I'm going to do that one again next year or pick a different hay to focus on. we shall see. So, all right. That is it for the stitchy portion of the program. Tomorrow we are celebrating my dad's birthday, so I will probably not be able to record. I also have an ornament exchange with some friends, and I will be planning on recording Sunday night. So I will probably do an 11-12 catch up. So if you're only in for the stitchy stuff, thank you for coming, and I'll see you back soon. With my wine advents, I have the Costco wine advent calendar, which I started showing you. And I have today's is a Timmok River Riesling, and I believe that's from Germany, Danube Plain, Bulgaria. Bulgaria. But the Danube is that area does do good Riesling. So yeah, and then I don't know if I showed this before, but they do have a QR code on the back. So if you don't know anything about the wine, you want to learn a little bit more about it, you can scan it, and it'll tell you all about this wine. And so that's kind of cool. And again, these are half bottles. I decided my second wine advent calendar arrived, and it's by a company called In Good Taste. And I ordered that because I originally didn't think I was going to be able to get the Costco wine advent calendar. So I bought that, and then my mom found a Costco wine advent calendar. So I have two. So I will have little baby bottles around for a little bit after New Year's, but I'm not mad about it. Now their wines come in these little baby bottles. These are half the size of the Costco bottles, and they have just these little twist off corks, and they're super cute. This is today's wine, and it's Red Tide Wines, and it's a Barbera from California. And I did pour a little bit of that in my Naughty One glass from last year at Hallmark. That's not bad. I like Barbera though. So what I'm going to do, rather than catch you up on all of these 9 other wines, I'm going to insert a video that I made when I unboxed that when it arrived, so you guys can see the massive box it came in and how awesome the packaging is for that particular wine advent calendar. It's pretty snazzy. So I'm going to insert that video right here. Okay, Flossmas friends, this is Stephanie, and I am coming back to you to show you this wine advent I just got. How fun is this? It's by a company called In Good Taste, and I had to put it up here on my table so you guys could see. It's their wine advent, and this thing is amazing. All right, so ta-da, look at this. Let it flow. Get it? Sorry, my table's a mess. All right, so when you open it up, you've got like a little 25 Nights of Gratitude with things to do on there. It says, gratitude is easier said than done. To use our wine advent calendar to remind yourself of all the good in your life, including these 24 mini bottles of wine. Oh, how cute. And then they've got, so they're a company that does like wine tasting kits. So you can basically like order a collection and then do a virtual wine tasting. So you get these like little 1.5 glass size. So they have different like categories of that. I don't know if these will be a mix of that or whatnot, but the company is called In Good Taste. And if you guys want more info, let me know. But look at this little box. Isn't this so cute? They each have these little like flip up. It's so adorable. I love it. And it goes all the way up to the 24th. And so this is the size bottle that comes in there. It's like, really it's like a glass and a half, I think. Yeah, it's a split. It's a split. So, yeah, so like the first one's Verdicchio from Italy. And it's got some information on the back and whatnot. But how cute is that with all these little bottles? I don't think there's any bubbly in here. I think it's all just red and white. Maybe at the end. Nope, I don't see any bubbly corks. But I may have to save this box because, I mean, I could put little stitchy things in here next year and do like a little surprise advent. How fun is that? Anyway, you'll have already seen me open a couple of these on today's video. But if you're interested in more info, let me know. I have no affiliation with the company, but I don't know if they do a discount code for referrals or not, like for you guys if you get something from my email, but I will check that out. And if so, I'll put it down below because it may give you guys some savings. But they just have to have somebody home to receive the UPS shipment, but otherwise they ship directly to your house. All right, bye friends. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I was so excited to get it and just try something new. And it seems, I mean, so far I've only tried like 3 of the wines, but they're not bad. They're pretty good. And I would say it's on par with the Costco one, which is definitely better than the Aldi one. So for ranking. So, and then my last advent is my little jam and jelly. And today is peach mint spread. Super cute. Little baby jam and jelly jars. So that is super fun. So that I think I'm actually like all caught up on my advents. Now I just got to find a way to decorate my house, get all my errands done, go celebrate my dad's birthday, and decorate the house, and have time to stitch. Send help. Okay, but all right. Well, to end on a happy note, my son is in Cub Scouts, and we last weekend here up in freezing cold Michigan, we're earning our outdoor adventure badge, and it was really cold. And we went on a hike at a park that is literally 10 minutes from my house. It's where I go running all the time throughout the summer and stuff. And they have nature trails in the back, and we had a guide, and we went bird watching, and we were able to feed birds. So we literally put out our hands with some bird seed on it, with some like sunflower seeds, and just kind of like stood still. Let me tell you, the wind chill was like, I think it felt like in the single digits. And since I had black gloves and the sunflower seeds are black, they recommended you have a contrasting color. So I took off my glove. So although my hand looks great in that photo, I think my fingers were going to fall off. So I have edited just a little snippet of it. I want to say it's like a minute and a half maybe of a woodpecker and some chickadees coming to eat off of my hand as we went and learned about birds in Michigan. So that one's for you, Pam. I hope you guys enjoy it. And I hope you're staying warm wherever you are. I think between tonight and tomorrow night, we're supposed to there's wind gusts coming all the way up the country. And I think we're supposed to have 60-mile-an-hour winds tomorrow. So I just hope everyone's staying warm and cozy and get some stitching time. And I will look forward to talking to you guys on Sunday night. So great to see you guys, and have a great weekend. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Yeah, and we're seeing all of the big ones. We're seeing chickadees and titmice and downies. I haven't seen any nuthatches. Has anyone seen any nuthatches?
Plenty around.
Yeah. There's our woodpecker friend, and that was a girl without the red. So the girls don't have the red, and then the boys do. Normally that's what with birds, the boy is always the bright color, like peacocks or cardinals or blue jays. Yeah. Has everyone had some friends visit them? You're a snail, right? Did you get some down there? Man, I feel like you keep getting that one that comes over and is like, I'm picky, I'm picky. It likes you. Knows your face.
I guess the trick is just to make like a tree.
Oh, this one's on the ground. It's like, forget it.
Oh my gosh, no, you just had two at the same time.
She He's a chickadee whisperer, apparently.
What kind of bird is that?
That was a titmouse. That was a tufted titmouse.
This is a woodpecker.
And that is a downy woodpecker. Yep, it's pretty much the smallest woodpecker. And that's the only woodpecker you're really going to get on your hand here. So yep, the down.
I like
And
the
then
worst
chickadee and another tufted titmouse. And like I said, I haven't seen any of our nuthatches yet. The people are, oh, more chickadees. I haven't seen any nuthatches yet. They're around. They just might not be in this exact section right now. I could do the phone. Yeah. We have a lot, and we have a lot of winter visitors and a lot of.
It's looking right at you.
I think that has been the same one that comes over to you like every time.
He keeps dropping them.
Yeah, he keeps being. He's like very picky. He comes over and is like, no, this one, and it makes me laugh every time.
I feel like I had the worst spot.
What do you mean, bud? I don't think there's really a best or worst spot. We're all just feeding the birds. We're all just having fun.
Woodpecker Jeffrey.
That's good. You gotta keep your hand nice. Oh, that's good. Oh.